Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, HaTaeKwon, KimDongMoon. On my left, DennyKantono, AntoniusBudiSantoso. KimDongMoon to serve. Love all. Play.
So the first semi-final of the men's doubles competition, Indonesia against Korea, and we have a very entertaining and demonstrative pair from Korea in action. As I say, it's not always you can say a demonstrative pair from Korea, but certainly that's the case. KimDongMoon is really Mr. Cool personified, the top mixed doubles player in the world, with Kyung-Ming, the 23-year-old, and an excellent men's doubles player as well in HaTaeKwon, the huge, he's 1.86 m, and he really is an extrovert. There we go, and he's going to be shouting and pumping his fists all the way through this one. And look at the start, they've got 4-love already against DennyKantono, who's the taller of the two, the one at the back, and AntoniusBudiSantoso. So many good men's doubles pairs around at the moment. Ricky and Rexy, and really you could pick 3 or 4 pairs from Indonesia. Chersum Kit, Yapkin Hot back together again. Malaysia, Grand Prix finals, and they're only about I think they're the second or third ranked pair out of Malaysia.
Second server.
Well, HaTaeKwon said he wasn't ready.
Your partner was ready.
He had no idea that it was his partner making the serve. There he is, look.
2-4, second server.
There always seems to be something going on with HaTaeKwon.
3-4, second server.
Well left by KimDongMoon. Saw that so early.
4-3.
The Indonesians beat Yu and Chen from China, 15-10, 15-6 in the quarterfinals. Were taken to 3 games by Jian Shan and Yan Kai, a new Chinese pairing. The top seeds in this tournament had an absolute blistering match yesterday, 15-3, 15-3 against the new Danish pairing that has recently won the Danish Open. So that was a performance of the utmost quality yesterday, and their defence was extraordinary. You say if they win it 15-3, 15-3, their attack can't be bad as well, but it really was set up by the fact the Danes just could not get past the Korean defence. Well, it was the right shot.
Service over.
Antonius coming in
3-5.
towards the net to try and threaten the net shot. It was pushed over his head. Just pushed a bit too long. That's what he wanted.
3-5.
Big splash and the big smile. Really gets his shoulder, a huge amount of power in that overhead. I think Antonius was in two minds whether to play it or let it go. It was quite high, maybe even could have gone long. Oh, they again, you see there was the defence. The Indonesians were all over that, but the Koreans set their defensive line so much closer to the net than they really ought to, and now they get the one chance to take it. 6-3, first game.
Second server. Seven, 3, second server. Service over, 3-7. Hey, 3-7, second server.
Well, he was lucky there.
Service over, 7-3.
There was the shout from the Indonesians as if to say they'd won the point. And had to make a double take.
Hey! 8-3.
I said HaTaeKwon is 1m86. You see when he and KimDongMoon stand together, KimDongMoon is not much shorter. They really are. Certainly the biggest pair in the top of the world rankings. Very mobile, in spite of their size. Good smash from Antonius. It looked as though he was going to go down the middle. So Kim was preparing for the defence on the forehand side. No time to get the racket out wide. Second serve though, still for the Koreans. 8-3 up, first game.
Second server.
This is an excellent clinical finish. drilled it down the tram lines.
5-8, second serve.
Good serve. Oh, held it back.
Service over, 8-5.
DennyKantono expecting another real fierce smash. Nothing came. A big gap in front of him.
Oh yeah. 9-5. Nine, 5, second server.
Yes. Didn't get it at the first one, but he wasn't so much worried about that. Once he started drilling it down, he knew sooner or later the point would be his. Set up, first of all, by the good smash there. When he comes in, you see, he hits the smash and then moves in again. Got it the second attempt.
Service over, 5-10.
I don't know why DennyKantono was so slow getting that serve away. He seemed to be unsettled by something.
Service over, 10-5.
Well, nothing like a few clouts on the back of the head to G yourself up. Wow, that really was a good shot. He's just trying to get something happening here on court. HaTaeKwon. You get the impression he'd rather have a sort of a bear pit of an atmosphere, a crowd all around. Up close, they're all a bit spread out in this pretty big stadium. Oh yes. The crowd are starting to understand what he's all about. And of course KimDongMoon, absolutely stoic alongside. There he goes. He enjoys the big smashes.
Well, 5, second server.
Missed that one.
Service over.
Good flat drive by DennyKantono.
Oh. 5-12, second server.
That was long. In the end, after all that power, it was the subtle drop shot that did it.
Service over,
There we are. Both of them, both the Indonesians go for it. No, not quite sure what the problem is. The Indonesians pointing up to the back of the stadium. There's some people moving over there, but I don't know really why that should be a problem. I think it's cameras, flash photography, and HaTaeKwon goes over to have a look up there as well to make sure. Dennis Lee, the tournament referee, has come over. I think they're going to get a PA announcement.
12-5, play suspended.
There's some players up in that area, but I don't know why that should cause a problem. Well, I can't, it's just out of my sight. I'm trying to see what the problem might be. There's some curtains that have parted at the top. It's quite sunny outside, clear blue skies in Beijing. But I don't think that's a problem. Well, it's a mystery. I can't solve it, I'm afraid. I have to wait till we get an announcement. Well, we know what sort of general area that the problem's coming from, up at the back of the stadium. Well, one of the commentators alongside me for local television was saying flash photography, but that's it can't be that, otherwise I mean, that's just all over in an instant, in a flash. Something of a more permanent nature. I think the best thing is maybe to take a break and we'll come back. So the score at 12-5, the Korean #1 seeds up. HaTaeKwon and KimDongMoon against DennyKantono and AntoniusBudiSantoso from Indonesia. Well, the general consensus around me is that it's the curtains high up at the top of the stadium. They're letting in a lot of light.
12-5.
In fact, that's what it is. They're working on that, so they're going to carry on playing. Well, there we are, one mystery solved. 12-5. So let's see if the Koreans can just finish this first game off, and the Indonesians won't have to worry about the curtains up at the back. Dropped in. Well, at least it did, according to the Lions judge. HaTaeKwon thought it was out. He's apologising all round.
13-5, second service. Come and talk to me.
Well, couldn't quite see it on that replay. Let's have another look.
Second server.
Not conclusive. You really need a sight along the line, which is what exactly the line judge had.
Game point, 5.
Not going to make
Second
any
server.
significant difference to this game. Game point, 14-5.
Game.
And there he is, finishes off with another drop as he's drilled the shuttle further and further to the back court. The Indonesians retreating, 15-5. They got a bit of a thrashing in that first game. We'll see what happens in game 2.